We are back right now with the Channel 3 exclusive. We continue our in-depth series taking you inside Connecticut classrooms.
And tonight we are tackling a huge issue many teachers are facing. A growing number of schools are actually falling apart, making students, teachers, and staff sick. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporting Courtney Zeller shows us the problems.
We are going to show you some disturbing photos, classrooms with mold, in other classrooms dirty air vents. Well, local teacher union leaders tell us these dirty classrooms are causing some extreme health concerns for teachers and their students.
Showing us pictures of his 4- and 7-year-old children, parent Robert Camacho worries when sending them off to school.
Yeah, I mean, when you send your kids to school, you expect that the school system is going to be doing everything they can to make sure that the kids are safe in the classroom. And unfortunately, that's not always the case.
Both attend the Montessori Magnet School at Batchelder in Hartford.
And we found out in November that the school was built around the time using materials that contain PCBs. And we were concerned then, and we wanted the school to test to make sure that our children were safe at school.
Hartford's John C. Clark Elementary School was shut down 5 years ago due to high levels of PCBs. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, exposure to high levels of PCBs could cause skin conditions, liver damage, and possibly cancer.
We should be making sure that when our children go to school that they are in the best, healthiest environment that's possible.
Unhealthy classrooms aren't just an issue in Hartford, but across the state. Jeff Leake is president of the Connecticut Education Association.
Yeah, the idea that our schools are, in many cases, less safe than they should be in terms of their atmosphere, air quality, things like that, is a huge concern, and it's making both teachers and students ill.
We partnered with the CEA and the American Federation of Teachers Connecticut, the two teacher unions in the state, to conduct a one-of-a-kind survey of our state's teachers. The survey was sent to Connecticut's 50,000 public school teachers, with close to 1,500 teachers responding. They provided us with photos. You're looking at mold growing on a wall at a Stanford school. And more mold is discovered here when a ceiling tile is lifted. In a Naugatuck school, stains can't be missed on ceiling tiles surrounding a vent. Dust is glued on a classroom ceiling from an air vent. A leaky ceiling has caused rust, mold, and paint to chip at this Norwalk High School. And in this picture, some type of leak-stained ceiling tiles. Some tiles haven't been replaced, exposing pipes. While just more than half say environmental conditions are impacting teaching and learning, 85% of teachers experience hot and cold conditions in their classrooms. More than 900 teachers weighed in, the highest of any topic in the survey, explaining what they are dealing with. The smell of gas, broken floor tiles due to ceiling leaks, extreme dust, backup from sewage. It's dirty and not cleaned often. Floors are mopped once per year. No sanitary cleaning unless done myself. I believe the building makes me sick. I constantly have sinus infections and breathing issues that I do not have in summer months. For the past 4 years, I've had a roof leak where water pours through the ceiling tiles, causing mold and mildew.
They need a lot of regular maintenance. That maintenance is also often deferred in reduced budget years, and it's impossible to catch up to.
87% of teachers say they have reported the issues to school administrators. Teachers say some of these problems have gotten resolved, but some do not. While repairs can be pricey, union leaders say the long-term effects could be much worse.
What's expensive is when you ignore the year-to-year regular maintenance that's required in our school buildings. And then you have some huge cost because of ignoring that for all those years. And in addition to that, you have health care costs in terms of workers' compensation for staff and educators, administrators, teachers, but worse still, long-term health consequences for children who are continually exposed to these harmful environmental conditions.
If a teacher's job isn't challenging enough when it comes to academics, they're telling us they're also tasked with dealing with students' emotional issues. How that's impacting how other students are learning in the classroom. That's tomorrow night on Eyewitness News at 11 o'clock. I'm Courtney Zeller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.